wife ran away because she would rather be a vampire than be married to me. Come to find out, it was Damon who turned her. And then she died. And then Jenna, she died. And then I died. And then the guy who killed my wife died. And I actually kind of miss him. And now I can't even talk to a girl without fantasizing about tearing into her neck. I mean, Jeremy, I have resentment for years. Years! I get it, okay? But I find a way to keep going because that's what we do. We find a way to keep going.
Yeah, you tell him. Why couldn't you do this to Lena? I'm just saying.
Still waiting for the congrats on my engagement. I'm really happy for you. Yeah.
That all you got? Come on, man, hit me. Come on.
Are you freaking enjoying this? You sick freak!
Go home, clean up, and forget this ever happened.
You forget how much stronger we are when we drink human blood.
Zach.
Damon, please don't hurt her.
I want my ring back, Stefan.
I'm never gonna be rid of you, am I?
No. No, you're not.
Maybe you should have treated him better and given him the benefit of the
I
doubt.
showed
You
you
just
who you
didn't.
were,
Like, you just.
In
I don't know.
1942, I gave you your freedom. And in 1977, I almost killed your best friend because it should have been you there to help me, Stefan. No! An eternity of misery, brother.
So, people are gonna tell me off for, like, siding with Damon. I'm not exactly siding with him, okay? Because that's wrong. I said, like, I was really mad at Tyler when Tyler went after Haley while she's pregnant. Like, that's so completely wrong what Damon just did, okay? But he said he just got his humanity back, and that's when the emotions all flood back in, okay? You gotta remember, when Stefan got his emotions back, he was all like, I hate Klaus, let's do anything to hurt Klaus, to the extent where he nearly killed Elena in a car. Okay. On the bridge where she lost her parents. And so, like, we know that when, like, they get their humanity back, it's a flood of emotions. Okay? I can understand that. And it's like, in season 2 as well, like, when Catherine came back and Damon found out that she was only there for Stefan, and then he cracked the shits and, like, killed Jeremy. Flooded emotions, okay? Now, Damon came back because he missed his brother, okay? And I agree with the snatch eater race, because if you just drink, like, animal blood, you end up being a ripper. And, like, we know from nowadays, because Stefan actually drinks normal blood bags now, I believe. I've seen him drink normal blood bags, and it's like, he's learnt to control it, and he doesn't rip off heads anymore. And he's just as strong as any other vampire. So, the fact that he was drinking animal blood all the time was the reason that he was a ripper, okay? And so, Damon wanting to be like, you know, that would just turn Damon into a fucking thing. Like, it's like, you could have mended your relationship with Damon in the 90s, okay? But instead you were like, no, eating humans is bad. So, like, that's, I don't know, I just don't like that. I don't like that he didn't give him a chance properly. And he's like, you might say that he did give him a chance, but I disagree, because he just gave up on him immediately. And I just find that very unfair. From what we know from now, because we know that you know, we know about the Ripper shit and all that stuff. Yeah, anyways. That's all I wanted to say. Again, what Damon just did was wrong. But in a way, I'm not trying to justify it. In a way, he was, what's the word I'm looking for? He was like goaded into it. I don't know what the word is. Whatever. Anyways, whatever. If you want to argue with me, you can argue with me. I don't care.
Sorry, Damon.
Sorry doesn't work for me.
Hey, we might be having a bit of a disagreement, but don't ever lay a hand on her.
Kind of a non-issue now. Missed today's eclipse. Rain check for tomorrow?
No, you're not alone in your grief, Stefan. I lost Bonnie when you lost Damon, but I fought through it.
Yeah, all by yourself?
Yes. And it was hard. I know that you're pushing me away because I never liked Damon.
Believe me, that's not what it is.
For such a hateful person. He doesn't deserve your grief. I mean, there's got to be another way that you can move on.
I'm sorry that I can't just forget him like you, Elena.
No one's forgetting him.
You are. You erased him.
What are you talking about?
You had Alara compel you to forget every good thing that Damon ever did.
How can I possibly love Damon?
Believe me, I asked myself that for a very long time. Then eventually I saw it. Damon inspired you. He pushed you to own the darkest parts of yourself. And when you died, he was the only one that can make you feel alive again, and you made him feel human. You love Damon for the same reasons that I love Damon. Because in spite of every single thing that he did, we couldn't live without him. Now, you don't have to, but I do.
Well, I came back to make sure my grandmother was okay. First time I've been back in years. When I crossed the town border, something changed. Memories came flooding back.
You
And I
compelled?
realized that my wife didn't die in a car accident. She was murdered, drained of her blood right in front of me, and the killer made me believe I was responsible.
And
Gotta
who was
find
that?
out what kind of monster could do all that.
Answers. I found this when I was tossing the house last night. That's my mom. And the reason I know this is because I've had
she
this
didn't
since I was a
die.
baby. My mom was a Jane Doe. Her body was still warm when they dumped it at the hospital, 6 months pregnant.
I'd like to think that I am full of wisdom. I think it's time we stop pretending that I actually know what's best. Okay? Look, I've got my own issues.
Should have
to sort
sent
out
it
right
to a
now,
therapist.
and I think this will explain it much better than I can.
Dear me, if you're reading this, then somebody spilled the beans about your selective memory loss. My money's on Caroline. Yes, you loved Damon.
Wow. It wasn't
You
her.
loved him with a passion that consumed you. Facing an eternity without your soulmate, you went off the deep end. You turned into someone that you weren't. A monster. The lark can restore your lost memories. All you have to do is ask. But I hope that you don't. I tried it the other way, and I didn't see an end to the pain. If you feel any hope for the future at all, then you're already better off.
Has he been repairing the car? I didn't
You've been
even
given
know.
a chance to start over.
So, what do you want me to do?
Give him back! Give him back! Give him back, please!
As you're punishing yourself. You call this place your hell, it means you feel remorse. That's what makes you different than Kai. There's hope for you.
Look, I can't generate it myself, but I can consume it from others. Temporarily. Family called me an abomination. That hurt my feelings.
What are you doing to her?
Okay. Get it.
Wait, are you roguing her?
You can see why my coven and I didn't get along.
Well, that's cool.
Smell an ultimatum. Ivy.
Stefan, I don't feel so good. Your friend Enzo made me drink his
Peter
blood, and now
Parker.
I'm just so thirsty.
Wait, when did he get a chance to make... What? What? Oh god, is she an actual character that I'm supposed to care about? Because I don't give a fuck. I want Sterling. Get the fuck away. Ugh. So, the guy that's with them in the hell dimension thing, he can like, he's, I don't know, is it like Rogue, how like she touches and gets the power, and yeah, like from X-Men? Does that mean that he would touch Damon and then be a vampire? I don't know. I found it funny that it wasn't Caroline and it was Stefan this time that blabbed. But I'm okay with that because it serves my self-interest, so that's okay. Why she doesn't ask for her memories back, I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction, and I'll see you in the next one.